I always spoke very differently to my brother, even growing up when we would argue. I spoke very differently. I had a squeaky voice. I had bass in my voice, but it was different. I liked to talk about drugs. Not always. There was one chap that interviewed me and I was obsessed with drugs. Totally obsessed with drugs. He had me there speaking for an hour. He was obsessed with drugs. I said, you could always be a proponent of the laissez-faire, live and let live doctrine that has permeated Western society. I don't subscribe to that. I don't have to subscribe to that. I don't think it's a net positive for society, in the same way I don't think it's a good thing to allow drivers to ride around with no seatbelts on. Some things you have to interfere with. I don't condone or count it as drugs. No. Good luck to those who defend it, and good luck to those who think there will be no consequences of it. But I don't want to talk about it. You're utterly obsessed with drugs. His brother was different. He had his own tone, his own intonation, and of course his own idiosyncrasies. He'd often look down, pondering the world, gathering his thoughts, calm and collected in an almost inimitable way. I don't think it was imitable. I repeat, I don't. I don't think it was imitable. But I do remember the things for which he became most associated, both as a prolific writer and as a great Churchillian, if you will, orator. They were geopolitics and, of course, the subject of God, or lack thereof, of course. But there was no empirical data. There was no scientific data underpinning, supporting or buttressing the notion that God was one, that he created the world in 7 days, certainly not in 7 days. And if he did, the question that I put forth, madam, was he omnipotent? Was he omnipresent? And was he omniscient? The answer is no. The evidence simply does not support that. But of course, as you'll know, from Orwell's Animal Farm, that all animals are created equal, but some are more equal than others. But if you read the book, which I doubt you have, you would know that bears no relevance to this conversation.